The president is not convinced a government official who is doing his job properly should be forced to step down because of an incident that is not of his own doing. The chief executive made the assertion after calls grew loud on social media for the Secretary of Justice to resign following the arrest of his son during an anti-illegal drug operation. Mark Vitalco has the full details.
President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. said calls for Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Remulla to step down have no basis. This following Remulla's son's arrest for alleged possession of marijuana. In an ambush interview, the chief executive said he believes Remulla is doing his job, that's why calls for his resignation lack basis.
I think the calls for him to resign have no basis. You call for somebody to resign if he's not doing his job or that they have misbehaved in that job. He has not done that. Quite the contrary. He has taken a very proper position that he is recusing himself from any involvement in the case of his son.
The president stressed the importance of judiciary process, saying the executive should not intervene in Remulla's son's case.
I think that he, being the Secretary of the Department of Justice, is very aware that he must allow the processes of the judiciary to work properly and that no one in the executive should interfere.
President Marcos Jr. also commented on the call of opposition lawmakers for him to use his legal power to end former Senator Laila de Lima's detention. The president said he will not intervene in de Lima's case and asserted that the judicial system in the country should not be doubted. This following the hostage-taking incident at the PNP Custodial Center on Sunday.
I think urging prosecutors to do one thing or another is interfering. Hindi naman natin pinagdududahan ang proseso. I think the process is there. We are continuing to monitor what is going on.
The president also recalled his conversation with de Lima to offer her if she wants to be transferred to another detention facility for her safety.
I spoke to her Sunday morning. I asked Secretary Benhur Abalos to go and to find out that everything was okay, that she was okay. And I said, pasukin mo at kausapin ko. And that is what I said, do you feel? And the reason I wanted to speak to her was I wanted to ask her if she feels safe. Because if she doesn't feel safe, sabi ko sa kanya, ililipat ka namin. And she said, sabi nga naman niya na hindi naman siguro kailangan.
Meanwhile, following the appointment of Undersecretary Cheloy Garafil as the officer in charge of the Office of the Press Secretary, the president said his administration is still in transition process and this is part of right-sizing. Mark Vitalco for The Nation.